Hello, everyone. Come along and read with me today. Dinosaur Helps His Friends, written by Jacqueline Michelle McQuaig. This is a story about a dinosaur named Daniel that helps his friends along the way. Your child will learn about trust and helping others. Friendship is one of life's greatest gifts. Daniel Dinosaur Helps His Friends. This book is dedicated to my precious son Daniel. I miss you every day and I love you with all my heart forever. I know that we will see each other again. Daniel Dinosaur was a gentle, long-necked brachiosaurus. He could reach up high in the trees to eat the tasty green leaves that grew at the top of the tree. The leaves were easy to reach with his long neck. Daniel Dinosaur was a very helpful and courageous dinosaur. He was always there for his friends when they needed a helping hand. Friends: Pepper Plesiosaurus, Tessie Pterodactyl, Steffi Stegosaurus, Tony Tyrannosaurus, Teddy Triceratops, Rocks, Fruits, Berries, Nests with Eggs, and Cade. Pepper Plesiosaurus lived in the ocean and could swim very fast. She liked to visit her friend Daniel near a large cave along the seashore. Daniel Dinosaur would help Pepper bring large rocks to the end of the cave. They would build barriers to keep the cave dry from the ocean water. The cave was a safe haven for small dinosaurs to hide from larger dinosaurs. Daniel was on his way to meet his friend Steffi Stegosaurus. Steffi Stegosaurus was a strong dinosaur with a rounded back full of spikes. Her arms were short and she could not reach up to get the fruit that grew high along the side of the mountain trail. Daniel could reach around up across to the side of the bush and get the fruit that grew for a juicy snack. He would share it with Steffi Stegosaurus. Tessie Pterodactyl liked to fly across the blue sky and dip down across the blue ocean to catch fish in her large beak. There were berries of all sorts that grew in the thickets deep in the forest. She could smell them when they became ripe and ready to eat, but she could not reach them because her wingspan was so large. Daniel would pick berries off the bushes and make a long line along the shoreline. Tessie would fly down and scoop them up with her beak. Daniel was on his way to meet his friend Tony Tyrannosaurus. Tony Tyrannosaurus was a large tyrant lizard-looking dinosaur. He had big teeth and could chew his food very well. His arms were short and he could not build a nest very good. Daniel Dinosaur would bring him soft leaves and tall grass to make a nest for the large eggs. Tessie, Tony, Teddy, Steffi, Pepper. Teddy Triceratops had large horns that grew from his head. He was tough, but he was not tall or did not have a long neck. Daniel would often look over the treetops and see if he could spot any predators coming near them. He would go to a cave with his friends. They felt safe when they were together. They helped each other and were best friends. Friends are there for you through good times and bad times. They are someone that you can trust and that will always help you in time of need. One of life's greatest gifts. Could you imagine your life without friends? Not me. Be a great friend to always. The end. I was born Jacqueline Michelle Price in the small town of Alma, Georgia. I grew up on a farm with wonderful parents and grandparents. I learned Christian values and was loved very much. I am married to William Christopher McQuaig and I live in Douglas, Georgia. My parents are Jack and Barbara Price of Alma, Georgia. I have one sister. I have 2 sons, 1 daughter, 8 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. I have a daycare in my home, and I have been keeping children for many years. I am very thankful for my many blessings. I also wrote other books, children's books, that I think that you and your family will enjoy. Snowy the Snow-Cone Snowman, Jack Rabbit Visits with His Friends Along the Prairie, Barbara Butterfly, Ninny's Alphabet Rhyming Babies, Michelle Mermaid, Christopher Crocodile, What Did You See, Twiggy Tree, Classmate World Travelers, Billy Bear Seasons, Lena Leopard, Luke Longbow, and Lizzie in London. Thank you. The end.